I gotta say, I didn't see this coming, but Intel announced that it was going to buy McAfee, the security software company, for $7.68 billion. Let's round that up to $7.7 billion. By the time this thing gets done, it'll be probably more than that. But so you think Intel is a chip company, right? What are they going to do with a software company that does consumer security stuff? And it makes more sense when you think about it because Intel's making a big move into mobile. We have all these devices now that connect to the internet, whether they're mobile or our laptops or our desktops. And as more and more devices connect, especially wirelessly and via mobile means, security becomes more important. So if you have, let's say, a wireless banking session, you obviously want that secure. Or you're buying a pair of pants, you want that to be secure as well. So if Intel increasingly is going to put its chips in these mobile devices, and that's what it's working on with Atom, it also wants to sort of join in the party and I think reap the margins of this increasing need for security. And buying McAfee, it gets them into that arena. The other thing that you need to remember about Intel is, yes, it's a hardware company, but it's also got thousands of people working on software. And it last year bought a company called Wind River, which is all about embedded software. So putting software on chips inside things like cars and other appliances, really. So there's a trend in Intel to beef up the software side of things. And clearly, Paolo Otellini, with the purchase of McAfee, has really just turbocharged that. The other news that has Silicon Valley all a-Twitter, and I don't mean Twitter or tweeting, is that Facebook is getting into the location-based game. And it has launched a service called Places. Now, the service is available now in the United States only to Facebook users. And what it does really is allow you to check in. Let's say you go into a restaurant. You can check in yourself and you can actually comment, look, this is my favorite place to get this kind of cocktail or this kind of food. The question that remains, Facebook has done this before. It takes features that it sees others developing that become very popular and it integrates them into its core kind of offering. And to a certain extent, it's doing this with Places. Zuckerberg argued that what it's offering is much different than, say, Gowalla or Foursquare. But the question remains is really, do people then abandon the passport stamps, or in Foursquare's case, this sort of, checking in, I'm the mayor of this place, the points and the kind of rewards. And do they just start tagging their friends and viewing where they go rather than doing these kind of games that involve location? And that remains to be seen. So we'll keep an eye on this, and as it develops, we'll talk about it here on TechMate.